Welcome back, everyone. Despite age, culture, or profession, there is a lot that can be gained when people come together with a clear intent to share and to learn. At Real Leadership, they believe that mentoring is a powerful opportunity for people to come together, to share their stories, and to learn from one another. I spoke with the Millennials mentor, that's Tamara Thorpe, to find out what mentoring really does.
Joining us this morning, Tamara Thorpe, the Millennials Mentor. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Tamara, tell me about you started a business, but you started a program to help others. Tell us about that.
So in my work, I'm really committed to helping the next generation of leaders grow and develop in their leadership, and and it was really built on my passion for mentoring and supporting young people and young professionals in their growth and development. And since COVID-19, what became really, really important to me was that I was able to provide support and guidance to people who were looking for it. And so I really wanted to create the opportunity for people to have access to mentors. And typically every year I host a mentoring event in Albuquerque, but we couldn't get together this year. So I was able to organize it online, a virtual speed mentoring event where we brought together 20 plus mentors and 20 mentees together in a virtual space for some incredible one-to-one mentoring.
Why does mentoring matter?
Mentoring is, I think, so important. I think for so many of us who have found some levels of success in our life can think back to the people who helped us get to where we are, whether they were our parents or an instructor or, a former boss or a leader. And I think back to, my mom being one of my greatest mentors, and then some really incredible mentors I had who guided me professionally. And I think for a lot of people, when they look at where they are, they think about the mentors and the people who supported them. And I think now more than ever, when we have such uncertainty and people are transitioning and changing, having people who can, help you along your own path and be there to give you support, guidance, tips, and strategies, help you make connections, I think is invaluable.
I completely agree with you on that. Can you tell me about the partnerships that you have kind of brought together between a mentor and a mentoree? What are they looking for when it comes to mentoring?
So mentees are usually looking for either support with how to break into an industry. That it can be very competitive industry like marketing and consulting. And so some people are just really curious, what kind of education should I get? What kind of training? How do I meet people? How do I really break into the industry? We also had people who want to start their own business. At our last event, we had a 12-year-old who has a jewelry business. And she was really looking for how do I launch my jewelry business while also pursuing my passion for acting. And wouldn't you know, I was able to partner her with an entrepreneur, a business person from New Mexico who has a very successful product-based business and is also an actor. And they just had some incredible conversations, and he really encouraged her to move forward with her business while she continue to develop in her acting. And so it's bringing together those kind of matches that are just so invaluable.
Now, I know that routinely you team up the mentor and the mentee. Usually, is it in the same town, or has COVID-19 really changed that since you're doing a lot of this virtually?
Oh, it's been so fantastic because I love Albuquerque, I love New Mexico, and being able to bring together people in New Mexico has been amazing. But this virtual event really opened up the doors, and we had mentors and mentees from over 10 different countries participate in our virtual event. And I think it was so exciting to have New Mexico business leaders mentoring people from Spain, and to have people from other parts of the world be able to have access to other professionals. It was just really incredible.
I think that's absolutely remarkable. Picking the brains of people from all over the globe. You have an event coming up in the fall, so you're looking for some more mentors. Is there any age limit, or is there anything that mentors need to know about so they can be a good candidate?
Um, I think for anybody who is open minded, willing to share their experience with other people, who like making connections and have a generous spirit, is all it takes to be a mentor.
So, for those of you that are watching, how can they get involved if they want to be a mentor?
So people can contact me through my website or through my LinkedIn. I love connecting with people in virtual space, especially there. So I encourage people to reach out to me. I've been building a list of people who want to be mentors in my next event. And I've also been doing one-to-one live interviews as sort of virtual mentoring sessions. And so for people who are looking to do that, I would love for people to reach out to me, and we can see if we can do some live interviews and live mentoring sessions, or be part of our next virtual mentoring event.
I absolutely love this idea. I know there's a lot of mentees out there as well, though, watching us this morning. How can they get involved? So maybe they could find somebody that can help guide them.
So I invite anybody out there who's looking for a mentor to visit my website, join my mailing list so you can keep up on our next event, and to also follow me on Facebook, where I do the live mentoring sessions on Facebook.
Tamara, the Millennials Mentor, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning.
For a full recap of that interview, go to our website. That's always on krqe.com. Now,